Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Hero Mode. Last time, with the help of Shad, Link was able to restore power to the Dominion Rod and fill the ancient Skybook with its missing characters, and with Shad's help again, discover the legendary Sky Cannon. The one thing we need to reach the heavens. And this way we'll be able to finally find the final Mirror Shard. Except it's broken. So we have to talk to this guy! Mr. Fantastication Cannon Guy, as I'm going to call him now, because I'm pretty sure his name is Fire, but I always wonder if it's like Fire or Fear or something. Maybe I'm just weird. But then again, that's not a big surprise. So, Mr. Fantastication Cannon Guy it is. Speaking of, in order to get this thing fixed, 300 rupees. So, you remember those chests we got from the mini puzzles from the owl statues? Yeah, they go towards this. That's if you did not have enough rupees. I think this is actually the minimum no wait, wasn't it 200 or was it... I forget what actually, no, I think it was 300, back in the original. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, a sack to him is 3.5 Hylian days. But, hey, that's all worth it. Don't know what we did until then, but, it was all worth it. Our Sky Cannon is now ready. And he definitely knows how powerful this thing is. He knows. Anyway, with that all said and done, and now that he's out of here, and he's giving us that weird stare. Yeah, guess what? Do you see that thing in there? Also, do you remember that thing? Remember the thing that was on the Skybook, the latch? As I think it's called? Well, guess what we get to use for most of the dungeon coming up. Oh man, I am gonna have lots of fun. Hey, what are you doing here? As I'm saying, I'll talk about it in a moment. Anyway, Sky Cannon. It walks. It's sentient. And it shoots! I think I timed that one perfectly. I think. Anyway, coming down here... Well, we're here. This is it. The City in the Sky. Our 7th dungeon and the location of the final Mirror Shard for the Mirror of Twilight. So, also, Uku's back. She's finally home. And that does play into... Well, first off, 1... There's our dungeon boss. And there it goes. And there's another Uka. Hey there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'll get into some stuff about the City in the Sky in a moment. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna be using our claw shot a lot here. So, yeah, keep that thing handy. Also, now that we're up here in the City in the Sky, you'll notice there's 2 treasure chests down there, and you'll notice there's wind. Coincidentally enough, I have my fan on. Well, yeah, it's kind of hot here again, but, I don't think I've turned it off ever since the night before I started recording this. Yeah, it's been that hot. And yeah. Well, either way, it kind of gives me the right mood to do this, because, you know, there's gonna be a lot of wind blowing. So, we get to get Uku one more time. Because of the whole, we have to find the Mirror Shard, and it's a dungeon. However, as she says here, Uku will not warp you to the surface this time. She warps you back to this shop, but this actually brings up a gripe I have with this dungeon. And something that's really gonna bug me a little bit. Also, yeah, there's the shop. There's stuff here we can buy. There's models of sky cannons. There's egg-like capsules here. I wonder what those are for. I don't know. And this guy talks in... I don't know what it is, but, yeah. Anyway, as I was going on, Uku does not transport you to the surface this time, it's to this shop. And the gripe with that is, if you ever try to save here, you will immediately be put back at the start of the dungeon because this shop counts as being in the dungeon. What this does is, I'll make note of the door there later, because there's something interesting about that. But what I was saying is, the gripe I have here is that if you save and turn the game off, wind. Gotta be careful of that wind, and iron boots. I need these because treasure chest is down here. And no, I'm not gonna do the bubbling voice, although I'd really like to. Because I do need to explain a couple things. Now, going back to what I was saying, if I can remember what I was saying, with the whole Uku thing. Because of how the dungeon is situated in an area that's not in Hyrule, but in the heavens, yeah, we won't be able to abuse Uku's ability to warp us out and save our spot. Because when you re-enter the dungeon, like, when you save, turn off the game, start it up, or have to, like, leave the dungeon or anything, Uku will always be here. She doesn't stay in the same room unless you go back to the shop just to resupply yourself. And that's the only time she'll actually stay put. Because of this, I have to... Oh, by the way, your arrows will get affected by the wind, I believe. As I was saying, because of the fact that you can't abuse Uku's warping and saving your position, I actually have to handle this and the next couple of dungeons differently. In fact, I'm just going to say that right now, the next two videos are going to be within this one recording. I can try and fake it. Like, I think I can pull off faking it. Getting blown away by wind. Anyway, as I was saying, I can probably try and fake it, but I don't know how good of a job I'll do. Although, to be honest, I do kinda like the whole faking thing. But I just don't want to do it like I just don't want to have to suddenly change up how I'm handling the Let's Play just because of the issue. I kind of want to try and keep the whole, how would I put it? The way I've been handling a Let's Play, I want to stick with it for the whole Let's Play. Like, I want to try. There are some exceptions, of course, one of which being a game that I did back in June. You all know what one that one is, and I'm just trying to circle around this Helmasaur. I don't even know how Helmasaurs are up here, considering the fact that it's the realm... Not the realm of the heavens, that's Four Swords Adventures. Although, technically, that's supposed to come after this game, in terms of the Hyrule Historia timeline. Yeah, Anyway, before I get myself distracted, these blue things right here. Do not stay on them for very long. If you have to get on them, go fast. Because they will fall, and you do not want to be on one of those when they fall. Also, do not wear the iron boots on them. They fall instantly. Okay, with that done, we have a new enemy. The evolved version of the Helmasaur. This is the Helmasaurus. The Helmasaurus. That armor cannot be removed. You cannot hookshot. I said it. I've been trying really hard to not say hookshot, because it's not a hookshot in this game, it's claw shot. But, anyway, you cannot remove its armor at all, so you have to get behind it. Alright, now that's done, the door here. The door, along with the cover of the Ancient Skybook, if you look at it, it almost looks like the symbol for Feror, the goddess of courage, as well as the symbol for the Tune of Echoes in Oracle of Ages. It looks very close to that, except for the fact that it doesn't look like a crescent. It almost does, but truth be told, it doesn't. I can kind of understand that, though, because I want to say there have sort of been times where Feror was also represented by wind. I want to think that, but yeah, Feror is mostly represented by forest. It's just interesting to note, okay? Alright, so we gotta spin these gears with our spinner. Yes, we get to finally get to have some actual use with this thing for once. Which is good, because I like the spinner, it's fun. I'm so glad it got put into Hyrule Warriors as a weapon. I swear, that was like one... I probably had a lot more fun with that than I did almost any other weapon. Actually, wait. Sorry for the moment of silence there, I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think of what weapon in Hyrule Warriors was more fun than the spinner. I'm kind of drawing a blank, though. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. Also, music. The music sort of rubs me the wrong way a little bit, especially with the vocals. It sort of does, but I can sort of say that it definitely fits a sky-themed dungeon. I mean, it's nothing like the Palace of Winds and the Minish Cap, because that's probably one of the best ones you can get for a sky-based dungeon. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. All the games. Oh man, I don't want to do that. Should be careful there. Anyway, once you get off the bridge right here. Also, I'm making great time. Well, actually, if I do make great time, that's a good thing for me, because that way the videos won't be as long, and also, our boss just destroyed the bridge, which means we cannot go back that way. Thankfully, everything can still be kept aloft, even if it's not connected. Again, sorry, great commentary. I don't know what to think of. I've kind of said my, my piece about the city in the sky and that. I gotta remember not to do that. Still, it's better than seeing what happens if you fall into, quicksand and lava. Yeah, and, I am so glad I never got to the point where those would show up. I am so glad, because I really do not like how that looks. That is, like, almost nightmare fuel in some way. Yeah, I still get shivers when I see it. I mean, I can sort of understand them trying to go for a little more of a realistic approach like they tried to do with this game. But yeah, it just rubs me the wrong way, alright? I wonder how many times I'm gonna say rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to make another bridge. Because I actually have to do this. I could have done this earlier before, but I did have to go the other way first, so I don't think it matters. Okay, let's get over there before the wind picks up. Ooh, just made it. So we had to go that other way first in order to get the key, so we could go this way. Again, I'm making great time. I don't get it. Oh boy, this room. I'm gonna need my iron boots. Yes, I am remembering the whole, you need to push B, which is on the which is the bottom of the 4 instead of A. Yes, I'm still remembering that, guys. Although I think I have had my moments where I don't. But then again, remember, I also play with a controller for some of my online games. Ah! Actually, yeah, I don't think I even need my iron boots here. Hey, you know what, just... Ow! Damn it. You know what, I'm just gonna do that. Ah! Oh man, that was close. That was so close. Oh my god, I did not even see that. Well, so long! I can't believe that just happened. It just slid right off. Ah! Okay, good to know. If you get swept away by that there, you're basically screwed. There, die already. I said die. Actually, whoa, hold on. I think I remember what I need to do here. Are you freaking kidding? Are you freaking kidding me? Well, here goes another 2 hearts. Here, I can try and get... Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not an instant death trap right there. That would have been pretty dickish. Well, there went all that, time. Oh well. Anyway, you see that right there? We need to hit that. Makes that fan go off because we actually need to go over there. If I remember right. But, I think, and I'm just trying to... Oh yeah, this one you probably will want to use the claw shot, unless you think you're good enough that you can get over here, but I think you're supposed to use the claw shot. In fact, I think you're actually required to. But, anyway, I'm not gonna go in that door yet, because I need to come in here. I need to come in here because... Guess what we get? Our dungeon map! So, I can show this off. Now, remember when I said the Temple of Time probably has the most floors? Well, I was wrong. City in the Sky. Definitely tied with the Temple of Time for most floors, because it has... Well, it has 5, but it also has 3 basements, but technically that's still 8. And as you see there are 2 impos. That combined with the 3 from Gerudo Desert that I've yet to get, for obvious reasons. Yeah, those will make up the final 5 impos that we need in order to get all of them. That's good. That is good. And I think I remember getting all... Actually, yeah, I remember getting all of them one time, because I have gotten all of the impos in a run-through of the Wii version. In fact, that was the only version I've 100%ed in. I never 100%ed the GameCube version. For obvious reasons. And that was because I rented the game. You know, back when renting was still a thing, right? You guys remember renting? You guys remember when we had to rent games instead of being able to buy them a lot of the time? Actually, can I... No, but I'm not gonna give you the chance to get back in there. I said I was not giving you the chance to get back in there, whatever. So long! That was fun. Yeah, Talworms, all the way from the Forest Temple back in Barren Woods. Remember them? Yeah, they're up here too, and they aim to, like before, screw you over. Except they can screw you over a lot worse than they could in the Forest Temple, because they can actually make you fall down. And that's not something we want. So anyway, I definitely like the theme of the dungeon, and I like its concepts in that. It's just the whole mechanic of not being able to abuse Uku. That's what gets me. That's what just really gets at me. It grinds my gears, you could say. And then there's also these guys! But they haven't noticed me yet. So, if I do this... If I pull out bomb arrows... Kaboom! One gone. Kaboom! Dead. Not a big surprise. Again, I'm making great time here. I actually might make this a little bit of a shorter video. I'm not complaining too much, okay? Okay, where are you? you're up there. You guys are up there, and you're no longer captive. I don't know why the Dynafos were keeping them captive. Did I just hit one? Let me do that again. Oh yeah, I can hit him. But anyway, you need to use one of the Uka here, because, as you see there, we have to get that going. Not open it up, we have to get that fan going, and we have to utilize, well, a Nuka. And then getting over here, jump down, and we head back to this room, except we are on the upper floor. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here and make this a little bit of a shorter video. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, we're gonna continue further through the city in the sky. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this amount of the Let's Plays, click the top right box to subscribe. Any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know on my Twitter. Additional info in the lower left box in the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Twilight Princess HD Hero Mode. I almost said Skyward Sword for a second.